right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Elimination Day. I saw someone say, has Elimination started yet? That was just their practice ends you were watching. I believe now we are about to start the real competition. So what's happening is every division is broken down into either top 64, 32, or 16. NCAA style bracket, single elimination, 1v64, 2v63, 4 ends for score, and then we move on. Ties are broken in the shoot-off. I want to see what they do. It has changed. Sometimes it's you shoot 1 hour for score, 2 hours for score, third one closest to center, or sometimes it's just, if you got to do tiebreaker, first one is closest to center. I'm not sure which one we're doing, and I don't have the rule book handy. Oh, yes, I do. Here we go. I'll look that up. But let's see. Elimination match format. Here we go. Match consists 2 ends of practice. Okay, if there's a tie on score, 1 hour shoot off, we go straight to it. So there is no, in the finals, I know it's 1 hour for score, 2 hour for score, third one closest to center. Here it is straight to closest to center. Say that again. Paige Pierce is shooting right now. Everyone who made eliminations, every archer is shooting right now. This is the only elimination line. We just keep going till we whittle down the field. Yeah, following matches in this format is next to impossible. This whole court is full. 156 shooters here. There's I don't know how many on the other side, maybe 100. Everybody's shooting at the same time. All 17 divisions are competing now. For us to follow it, we're just going to be able to follow what we can. It's next to impossible to get to every division to see what's happening. But I'm going to give a shout out to our team here. So we set up, we have our regular finals area, Olympic Hall, we set up every year. Okay, 2 days ago, we decided we're going to run 2 finals areas. Well, okay, you need equipment for that. You need space for that. You need to set up for that. In 2 days, we have a secondary finals range that I would put up against anything that we've had in the past, all put together with spare parts. We didn't steal anything from Olympic Hall. It was what we were able to scramble, put together, and assemble. And if you're competing on that secondary range, it's like you're in Olympic Hall. So hats off. Yes, I am bragging on our crew because I saw it and I was like, that's, 10 years ago at the Classic, that would have been our main stage. And it's what we were able to piece together. I mean, everything. Olympic Hall is what's built for the finals, so we know where power is. This field that we're on, there's one power box. So we believe, I don't know if you heard yesterday, we believe when we created it, we discovered that it has to exist for 24 hours before it goes live. So we believe it goes live at 12:50 and we start finals at 1. How's that for cutting it close?
All right, I found it now, so I just need to load it and then I'll put it back
So
Thanks, guys.
I know what we do. Nobody does it like us.
I went over there yesterday and it reminded me like an ant colony. Everybody was kind of had a job. It was pretty cool.
Because there were people who were going to be on the big final stage. That's what they dream of. They want to get there. And all of a sudden, a storm comes in, and you want to finish the competition, but that means not everyone can be in Olympic Hall. Okay, you want them to have a good experience still. You want them to feel like they're in Olympic Hall. Olympic Hall takes 5 days to set up. We recreated one in 24 hours, basically. All right. Enough bragging about that.
Oh, let me bring it back up. Yo, you okay? Yeah, I'm okay.
You need anything, help?
I'm good.
Okay.
Thanks, man. Sorry, chat. Feel free to move those cameras around too, whenever you feel like it. Go nuts. Let people know. I am controlling the cameras for right now. Our guys are going back out here soon.
I am in control of the cameras that you're looking at, so hey, sorry, you get what you get, because I am not technologically advanced
But you have the control to fly long.
by
So
any means.
You can zoom. So plus and minus will zoom in.
Yeah. So let's see. Who do we got here? Who are we looking at?
Looks like you got.
I see Glenn Bordwell there, Braden Gelantine. There's Matthias Fullerton going down the line, Robert Householder.
Oh yes.
And remember, these cameras I'm moving are fixed, so I can see what I can see. There's Dan McCarthy,
I don't have one too. I'm wondering if Jason
Louis
wants
Price,
those.
fist bump. Yeah.
There you go, guys.
There's Bodie Turner. Is Michele Frangili here? Yes, he is. He is in eliminations. Here we go. Let's watch Mr. Dan McCarthy, Louis Price. Dan McCarthy shooting his 3D bow. Hey, he's taking third in Vegas. And look there on the right side, Levi Morgan. Let's shift this over. Whoops, sorry. Two 3D guys. They're going to be battling it out in a month in Foley against each other. Here they are here. I was told Levi Morgan practiced one day and yet shot well enough to make it into the top 64. And I'm sure that's his 3D bow.
Okay,
I bet he's pulling 70 plus pounds. Same with Dan.
On yours, or are you up? Sure, see me.
When you're good, you're good.
Oh, who right now is in front of the lady with the blonde hair? Two. Okay, I got two. I don't see one yet. Is one plugged in? Has he got a headset on? Alright, yeah, it's plugged in. I got it switched out. Unless there's a fiber issue that I'm not noticing. But let's see if we can.
You're not on the camera. I was talking about.
I just switched it.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah, no,
I was like-
it was on there. Yeah, I literally just switched it.
Oops.
No, are you there?
All right, there you see Grayson Fletcher in the front, Lisel Yatma with her back to us, Paige Pierce.
Let me know.
All three highly accomplished indoor archers.
Like, you should have like green. Yep, I got you. You're up.
Now we got our rolling
So,
cameras.
it's gonna get crazy here.
There's Elisa Roner,
Um,
PSE right in the middle there. She is our defending champ in women's pro.
motion in this one.
She's still alive.
Please, don't move while ours is there.
Where's she
I'd rather you
qualified?
stand back a little farther and use Zoom. So yeah, that's really it. Yeah, I'm okay if there's movement, but maybe not like in your face kind of deal. Other than that, have fun. Gold stars are up for grabs.
You can follow these matches by scoring on INCO. I will tell you, there's a lag. Yeah, there's the QR code up on the screen. That'll take you to where we are. There is going to be a lag. It's in these matches. These matches are designed to move quickly. That is average Jack Archery. I believe that's him. Let's see. Need to see his face. Yeah, Sellers. There he is. Average Jack Archery. You want to see a great YouTube channel? Check him out. From Western PA.
Yeah.
Nate Sellers.
I think he's Phillipsburg or something.
Something out there.
Yeah,
Johnstown,
there's a shop
Phillipsburg.
out there. Yeah, there it is.
Here he is,
Jack Archery.
competing.
Nice dude. He
Yeah.
was a teacher. I don't know if he still is.
Super nice guy. Has a shop out there. In Western PA somewhere.
Ready? Three.
He shot well enough to make the finals here. I'm sure he's in men's open, so that's a top 64.
Such a tough class.
But yeah, you can follow the matches. One of the, well, hopefully our cameras will get it, but there are what we call Sitchcraft scorecards on the bales, and those archers are supposed to flip them to so we can see the scores. I can tell you that doesn't always happen. There's the man right there with the ponytail, Justin Hewish, 1996 Olympic gold medalist. The recurve comes in here, Masters Open Pro. He ended up qualifying.
On the line, like go down, like back. Also, like split it up, so maybe not to go as far as a trailer.
Second.
You guys are free to split up A and B range, is what I want
To
say.
me,
Like, no, if you want to go to B range.
that's one of the main stories of the
Right now,
Classic.
I don't have anything particular to go to unless we say anything. But kind of in the middle is where.
And I
you
was
guys
talking to that guy right there whose back you see, Dan Schuler.
are free to
He used to train at the Olympic Training Center, saw Justin when he was competing with the recurve, and he said, when you can shoot a bow, it doesn't matter what bow it is. When you're that good, you're good with everything.
People will be getting eliminated, but you'll start
And
with.
he certainly proved that.
I want to try to cover as much area as we can, and we have two cameras already on A range. So
Yeah, so those black squares up top, rectangles, they should flip those
end of A
to make numbers so we can see the scores. They don't always keep up with that. There you go.
won't stay like it will start condensing down, and there'll be less people to I have awake chocolate bars here if you guys would like any. Just stop by the trailer. Anytime you and my photographer gave them to me. I don't think I'm gonna have any, or else my heart will probably explode. But have it if you want.
It's Jerry White, one of our buyers. We just passed.
Ready? One.
So the top ones, those two folks are competing. You see that guy in the black? He's competing against the guy to the right of him, so that's where their scorecards are. And bottom, same thing.
That's scary.
I was like, what's happening? Why is this moving? It's early in the morning
There's
of
Levi right there.
our whatever day.
Made the cut. There he is. Levi, Dan, Isaac
Yeah.
Sullivan, Louis Price,
A
Robert
bunch of
Cole,
3D guys did well.
Nick, Cody. This is a good.
Yeah.
Wherever this camera is, that's in a good spot.
That is in a good spot. There's Sawyer Sullivan.
That's it. Hey, that guy's wearing dead center. One of our sponsors.
Yep, dead center, live scoring. So this is the other range. This is on the other side where we don't have a fixed position camera.
They're not there yet.
That's
it's
not.
at the
Oh,
other
that's at the
side.
far end.
Still
Sorry.
morning, Still morning.
Still morning. Yeah. So bare bow, there's my favorite bow of the weekend, right there. So he clearly made eliminations with that. How cool is that? A Genesis. If that bow's out there, he's competing. I don't know who it is. That's awesome. I don't know if I'm certain I've never seen someone make it to eliminations with a Genesis.
That's all good cameras.
So what you're going to see is this side that we're on
That bow.
is pretty much all compound. I think the far end might have recurve,
We're getting there. We're sending somebody there now.
but the other side is going to have bare bow. I know folks are going to be
He is on the
interested in
other side
that.
now.
Bare bow and long bow.
Sally.
They're going to be on the other side. There's Hallie Grind, Juniata Trading Post. That's who she's shooting for this weekend. Howdy, morning. Everybody waving. I feel like they're waving at me, but they don't know I'm here.
Oh, that's a good shot. Yeah, well, those are the big hitters.
Yeah, there's some bow hunters I see leaning forward. That's Andy Hunnell right there.
Those guys are like
He's one bow hunter here before, always in the mix. Gase Carter, Eric Campbell, Ace Coleman on the left there.
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah.
DJ is requesting Morgan that you find him some bear, but he's getting upset. Yep. We're gonna get there. Hold your britches. You can't move right now.
Oh, our cameraman is
Stuck.
stuck behind the line currently, so he can't get over to
We'll get
where
there.
I want to see some bare bow and long bow.
We'll get there. Trust me. We'll get there. You know, I've done this for 7 years now. I keep forgetting how important it is to see some bear bow archers like this. Chad will really let you know.
Yeah, and so trying to stick to NFA rules. We don't stick to NFA rules for longbow or bare bow. Those are world archery rules. Compound we do NFAA rules because then that allows 27/64ths, and it does not limit
31.
poundage,
1.
draw weight. So these 3D guys can shoot 27s and pull 73 pounds. Hunter Garrison right there, Pennsylvania guy.
There they are.
Here we go. All right, there we are, Matt Yaka. Look at all those long bows. How cool is that? Timber Point Archery, we appreciate you guys. They kicked in some money to bump up the total prize by $1,500. It was Timber Point. I believe I have a list. I had a list. Here it is. Java Man Archery, Timber Point Archery, Sauk Trail Archery, On Point Archery, Elite, and Wapiti Archery. Each kicked in $250 to raise the prize money by $1,500.
Yeah, PJ, is there anybody saying the feed's going in and out?
No.
No, we're good. You see where it says excellent? That should be totally fine on the output side.
We got 1,000 people watching this morning.
He didn't like that. Did not like that. 3-3.
Oh, that was me. Kyle had to reposition my feet. That was when I started. I don't think it was a connection. Kyle.
It was going. They probably thought it was going in and out because I was changing. I was adding a drone shot, Josh, and I kept going to black because that's the only way to change it. I had to go to a different scene. So that's probably what you may saw. Look, he texted me now too. Hey, send this to Josh to be sure.
Just tell me. There we go. Look at that guy. 2 fingers.
Nice.
Shooting that long bow.
All right, I'm gonna put you guys both.
Whiskey City Trad Gear. I don't know who that is, but that's a cool shirt right there. If you're familiar with Whiskey City Trad Gear,
You guys are both up.
props. There he is. Okay, so somebody told me that is Adam George from Idaho. Is he shooting a hinge? I can't see his thumb.
Still push in on that release next year. I'm doing some kind of release issue.
He did a whole experiment and testing with it to see if he could shoot as well as the best. He shot 326 to 28x. That's awesome. I think he is shooting a hinge. A hinge with a Genesis. There's like no back wall. He's my hero now. Adam George. I never heard of him before. I know who he is now.
Going out one. See the fletching?
Yeah,
Tiny.
that's cool.
Just tell him to refresh it. He's right behind it. It should be fine.
He's got the shirt to match the bow. That's the kind of archer I like. All right. So this looks like our second end for score.
So C1 and 2, the scores that are on top.
33 is perfect.
So there may be
11,
times
11,
where I won't
11.
See like a wider shot of them, like just like how you are 1 and 2, just like how you are. Then you can tell a little bit better on like who's.
We had a big contingent from Puerto Rico come up to compete this weekend. I met them yesterday. From the Bahamas.
Tight shots on the scoreboard.
That's awesome.
Man, it's just, I might call for that, and that's why
So Adam actually has a decent wall because of the way he has it set up. Okay, I know nothing about his setup other than what I know about Genesis bows, so he apparently has configured it. I would think he would have to shoot a hinge. He'd have to have some kind of stopping point. But hey man, he's rocking that Genesis bow. Fort Lauderdale Archers, you are represented here today. There's Robbie Weisinger facing us, now facing away. He's always one to watch in barebow, pretty good. Shot a giant deer in Iowa just a couple weeks ago. Leo Pedersen asking for a judge but gets a high five. So these are your barebow guys. There's Eric Johnson on the left, just went out of frame. And I'm not moving any cameras. I'm totally not doing my job.
Slacking. No, you're doing your job. I just gave you extra. You're fine. You're all good.
Elimination time. One of the things people tell us they love about the Classic is they like that you don't have to be perfect. Just got to be good enough to get in. Then you got to be good enough to beat the person next to you. That's it.
Where's that cold air coming from? Do you feel that? It's freezing. It's probably because of the people coming in front of us.
It's not freezing in here. It's nice. Don't complain about the heat. It's comfortable.
It's not hot. It's cold.
Okay, difference between open versus bow hunter. So, the bow hunters should be on this floor. No, I think they're on the other side. The biggest difference is bow hunter, you can have this front stabilizer can be no more than 12 inches to the end, from the riser to the end, and that includes weights. So no more than 12 inches of stabilization out front. You can have any length of side rod, no restrictions there. It's the front one, no more than 12 inches. Then no glass in your scope housing, no magnification, and not even a zero power lens. Some folks run a zero power and put a dot in the middle. Nope, can't do that. It has to be a pin. So those are basically the differences. You can shoot 27/64 arrows. It can be on a slider sight, I believe. I don't know. It may be that you're not allowed to move it if you are on a slider sight. It might be that once you start shooting, you can't move it. In my days, when we were making bows out of the tree limbs, you had to shoot fixed position sights. Actually, there weren't really any slider sights back then. But with the popularity of slider sights these days, it's like, okay, we'll let them use those sights. But I believe you're not allowed to move anything once you start shooting. Yes, special thanks to Rob. So everything you see here is Rob Caulfield's vision. He'll go to tournaments, Olympic Hall, that whole setup, was created after Rob came back from Nîmes one year. He went to that, he was like, all right, and then he said, this is what I want it to look like. So everything out there is what his vision for what this tournament should go to. And I was thinking about this yesterday, especially when they were setting up that second finals area. Here, the thinking is not what can we afford to do. It's what do we want what do we think is going to be the best for the archers? Now, how do we pay for it? But that's second, which is why, you know, folks think this is a moneymaker. It's not, because everything, the emphasis is on what can we do to make this the best experience for the archers. Let's do that, then we'll figure out how to pay for it. And a lot of times what that means is they reach into their own pockets to pay for it. I can promise you that happens. Difference between longbow and barebow. Okay. A longbow is a very specific design. Barebow, you can have what's called a recurve. The limb tips come back at the top. You can shoot a longbow in barebow, but you can't shoot a barebow recurve in longbow. So it's very specific. From the riser back to the limbs, it's straight. There is no curve. Let's see here. There's Lena Bjorklund in the Gilo jersey. When she raises up, you'll see those limbs curve at the end. Longbow doesn't do that. So now, if you saw how Lena was holding the string too, her fingers were about an inch under the arrow. Longbow, your finger must be within 2 millimeters of the arrow. That's because what Lena was doing is called string walking. She lowers her hand on the string so that she can aim straight down the point of the arrow. She can put that right on the target where she wants to hit. Longbow, when you can't do that, you have to aim off. You're not necessarily going to use the point and put it right on what you want to hit. You're going to have to go up, down, left, right, whatever happens when you shoot. The other thing is you got to use wood arrows in longbow. Must have wooden arrows. And the third thing is you have to either shoot off the shelf or off of your fist. No arrow rest. You can see that young lady right there. We got a quick shot of it. She had a plunger button on the offside of her riser, which means she has a rest because she's shooting barebow. No arrow rest in longbow. Off the shelf or off your fist. So there you see Christina Procoli. You see her looking at the string, her string hand, and she's moving her hand under the arrow. That's string walking. Not allowed in longbow. And of course, she has a recurve. Yeah, she's getting to her crawl, they call that. So she knows how many strands of serving she needs to go underneath the arrow, and she hooks her tab right there. That's what gives her her consistent aiming point. Why are weights allowed on barebow, but a string clicker is not? Okay. A string clicker is what we call a draw check. So one of the things with a recurve bow is how far you draw it back. There is no back wall. There is, Fawn Gerard we're looking at there. You imagine she could pull that any distance back on her face. You got to be consistent on where you stop your draw, where you anchor. You have to do that consistently to get consistent arrow placement. A draw check would not eliminate, but it would give you a really good idea where to stop your draw. So in barebow, we don't allow that. Actually, Olympic recurve has clickers, but they don't allow that because they want that to be one of the skills that you have to develop. There's the man, John Demmer. They want you to develop that skill of repeatability with no reference other than your face and your fingers. But the weights you're allowed to have, you notice they're always close to the bow. So there's a ring that World Archery has created. Your bow has to fit through that ring. So it's not allowing front stabilization, it's only allowing weight. And usually they want that weight under their hand, keep the bow up, help them steady it just with weight.
Look at his target compared to his. Yeah, he's definitely beating him. At least 1, 2 now. Should be.
There's Mike Schlosser with a 33. Shooting against Brent Qualls there. And, ooh, Brent has a 9. He's not going to like that. So this is our third end we're scoring here.
The third end up with one more scoring end, and then they're going to start. It'll be like a waiting. There'll be a little bit of waiting because they're figuring out who's on. So it moves a little slower than normal. But it's terrible follow. I feel like I didn't leave this trailer. I was actually planning on bringing a pillow and a sleeping bag and sleeping on this table in between elimination matches. I'm so happy.
I wish I could do that, but I have to be on the entire time.
I'm so tired. Last night I was literally.
All right, there we see one of our judges giving an arrow a close look.
Yeah, nice one. I'm gonna come to you full screen.
I didn't see what he said. He pointed down.
Oh, it's an owl.
If he's shooting a 27, oh, get around the other side. Keep going. Oh, I think it was out. Yep. Oh, yeah, for sure that was out. So a general reference when you're shooting those 27s, if you can see the outer part of that tear is beyond the 10 line. If you're within that 10 line, you should catch the 11. I say should because, sometimes the arrow can be angled funny and you don't catch it. Zach Plonsky, I remember one year, these bales tipped back a little bit and his arrow was angled down. And from where we were standing, Zach Plonsky ended up shooting a 660, perfect 660. That arrow from 20 yards away looked out. And we saw the comments blow up, that's out, blah, blah, blah. I went down there. I promise you it was in. I looked at it right up close. Everybody on his bale called it in.
Yes.
And that preserved his 660. But it was just one of those arrows where between the bale leaning back and his arrow angled down, it was above that 10 line, the outer edge, and he still caught the 11. I can't tell you how it happened. I can just tell you that it happened. I saw it. I see Raymond Huang. Yes, he is here. Reggie. They did.
You started a whole revolution.
I will take credit for giving Raymond Huang the nickname Reggie.
They have one more end, and that determines who moves on.
Leo Pedersen and Joel Turner tied. All right.
So, hey, Cameron.
There he is.
Those two guys right there, Shot IQ and the Kim Hoyt jersey, they're apparently tied, which is kind of nuts in barebow. The scores would be a little more sporadic, so maybe
Joel Turner. And yeah, let's see if we can get a shot of Joel Turner because he shoots barebow unlike anybody else. He's not shooting the way everyone else is.
Don't keep talking about him. Nicely.
There he says.
Yeah.
Got to get the ad in there. So you see, you'll notice he's got a left-handed riser, but he shoots right-handed.
He knows PJ.
So and you see that glove he's got on his right hand. So he holds it. It's like a thumb. He uses his thumb more than the others, and he looks down
Last year.
the right side of the riser, so he shoots a left-handed riser,
2 years ago.
but he shoots it right-handed.
Somebody else.
That's his style, and he makes it work, and he's pretty good at it. Shoots a lot of elk, does Joel Turner. Does a lot of seminars with him and Bodie.
They're gonna be here. The kid again. 2, 1, and then 2. Get the whole shoot.
Yeah, let's
There's
watch him
Green,
shoot.
And Joel.
Let's watch Leo
Want to watch here.
v. Joel Turner. So there you go.
Guys both up there in a second.
You'll see Joel draw that back. Yeah, you can see his unique positioning. The arrow is way up at his eye. Yeah, zoom in on that right hand.
Yes.
Here we go. Just, yeah, he like hooks the string with his thumb. That's why he has that glove on there. Because the string is like against his knuckle. It's different than anybody else does it, but he makes it work. And of course, shooting a left-handed riser right hand, that's way different. I don't know how he gets to stay on there with the bow canted like that. I would lose that arrow off the rest for sure. But that's why Joel's out there and I'm sitting in here. Yeah, Leo Pettersson from Sweden. He's always a factor. Oh, got a little air fist bump there. I'm guessing he liked that shot. Joel's son Bodie, of course, is shooting on the other side in the Open Pro. He was one of our top finishers with just 111 down, 659. Shout out to Joel's mom who is here. I was just told Grammy Shot IQ. I don't remember her real name, but that's what her shirt says. She made it to her first classic, never been to one before. There's the man, the Great Dane, Oliver Achenholt, our reigning champ. He got the nickname the Great Dane as he was shooting last year, and all of you, the viewers, decided that guy looks like a Great Dane because he's so tall. He's got that blondish beard. So you guys nicknamed him. Yes, so Oliver, maybe ask the camera guy to show him the afterwards. Tell him to, once he's done, tell Oliver to show us his tattoo. He's got a tattoo of his classic winning. It's on his forearm. It's pretty sweet. But how cool is that, that somebody thinks enough of winning the LAS Classic that it's now a tattoo? That's permanent, man. Guess it's not permanent, but it looks weird when you remove them. That's what I think anyway. I'm old, so I'm not a tattoo guy. Let's see if Oliver will roll up his sleeve and show us that tattoo. Yes, there he is. Yeah, tell him. He'll,
Okay, he said he'll show it to him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right.
Forearm. Yeah, no, it's not like, yeah. Yeah.
But in the barebow world, from what I've heard these folks say, this is a coveted title. These folks want to be LAS Classic barebow champ. If you're in the barebow world, this is one of the Super Bowls. We see Braden Gellantine versus Verma. I'm not sure who that is, but that's a pretty clean target.
Who's in the 10K day?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Abhishek Verma. Yeah, I know him from Vegas. He is from India. There he is.
Ready to.
He won it, didn't he? Win the 10K a day?
No.
He didn't win it. He was just one of the finalists.
Yeah.
Getting down to the end. It was another guy from India who won it.
Yes.
They knew each other real well.
I guess they shot together at like the same place.
So I'm guessing by the reaction that Leo is going to advance. So check INCO to see who moved on, because we'll have a little bit of a delay here as we shuffle the field. You know, we got to set up who's shooting against who on the tablets, the whole 9 yards. This is the biggest adjustment because you're going from 32 matches to 16. There's still 32 people out there in the biggest divisions.
It should be right here. It was, dude. It was literally right in here at some point.
Oh, he did not. Let's see it. Oh, Oliver, come on. Oh, well. No tattoo, I guess.
Hey, sorry, I heard you. I was Steve. What's up?
Looks like we see.
You for a second.
Dan McCarthy is
We're in trouble.
lubing his arrows.
Now these are all out of order.
So I'm guessing that means Dan McCarthy is moving on.
Right back to you.
Check out that scope from Shrewd. I've never seen a triple step down. I've seen a double and a single. That's a triple. That's pretty cool looking. What that's doing is just reducing the field of view from the front in that scope there. That looks like it's the 40 millimeter housing, and he's shrinking it down. That kind of looks like it's shrinking it down to like a 29. Could be wrong, but I'm trying to find. Okay. I've got some. I've got limited matches have been decided here and uploaded to INCO. Sorry, had to sneeze. So what I'm seeing, all right, here we got some Open Pro. Mike Schlosser against Marco Bruno. Jimmy Lutz against Gaius Carter. Abhishek Verma against Braden Gelantine. What am I looking at? Oh, look at all those stabilizer weights. That's a stack on that Hoyt Concept X. I like that color. They have that, and there's a pink color that's just super bright. Christopher Perkins advances. His next match has not been updated to who he's shooting against. Brady Myers, Aaron Shaw will compete. Jace Bowles against one-time champ here, Nick Cappers. Bodie Turner moves on. Dave Cousins moves on. The old man, Dave Cousins. He's 50-something. I'm not sure how much over 50 he is, but he runs with the big dogs. He does not go to Masters. He shoots with these guys, and he can. He's going to take on Francisco Cantu. Levi Reitzma versus Tim Jeffsnick. Roland Deason against Dan McCarthy. Dan McCarthy took out Louis Price. Louis Price is a well-noted indoor shooter. I would say Dan McCarthy, you would not call him an indoor shooter first, 3D guy, but hey, when you can shoot a bow, you can shoot a bow. I did not see. Oh, so Francisco Cantu moves on, which means Levi Morgan is knocked out. We have Stas Modic moving on. Not sure against who yet. Louis Holmes versus Dane Johnson. Rashab Yadav against Kyle Douglas. So, there's the man, Stefan Hansen. Just won Nîmes. Right in the center there. Big win for him. And if you follow the tournaments, just the week before, Stefan was at the Rushmore Rumble and shot a 0. His release fired when he wasn't ready. Shot a 0, so he was knocked out of that. Comes back a week later, wins the biggest tournament in France. Good for him. Stefan's a cool dude, too. Lives in South Dakota now. He's from Denmark. I don't know what he's going to do for the Olympics. If he's going to keep that Danish citizenship, or if he is going to try and shoot for the U.S. I don't know. Jeff Rainey right there in front of him, fresh off back surgery. Good to see him out there. Now we're over on the barebow side. Let's take a look at barebow, see if what has happened there. We're sitting in a concrete box, so nothing is loading or is taking forever. Okay. Nothing has updated for barebow on my system. All I see is that John Demmer is still alive. Giuseppe Simandi,
You stay with there. We have higher
Friedrich Lundmark, Zach Bissinger. Zach Bissinger versus John Demmer. There's a big match.
these guys are still going
Marcus Cooley.
We must got a 1 air.
Oh,
shoot off.
all right.
Let's get a tight shot on there.
We got some shoot-offs here. That's why nothing's updated. Or why much hasn't. And in barebow, of all things.
Yeah, it's that one on the right.
Yes, it should be that one on the right. I think. As soon as the arrow hits, we'll know. Yep. Oh, we got a 7, I believe.
One to the right.
Oh! And is that... Did he catch the 7 line?
I don't know if he caught it. We might have to go down with him.
Maybe an 8, potentially an 8-6, or could be a 7-7.
Are they still
Can't
shooting
tell.
too, or are
I think the judges have to go check it out first.
arrow shot, okay.
It's 1 hour shoot off, so
they shoot off? Man, that's gonna be close.
let's see what we see.
On here.
Is he rolling down? Oh, there's still another shot. That's Cinzia Noziglia
Yeah, that guy right there.
facing us. I'm not sure who she's shooting against, but that is also 2 barebow, 1 arrow shoot-offs.
Time next year.
You kind of expect that in compound. Oh, and the USA, is that Maggie Brensinger?
Still can't find it. Dude, it was
Let's
here.
see.
Okay, it's here somewhere, Steve. I know you.
So we're waiting to go down. Let's see. So that was Abigail Sparpaglione. I think I said that right. There's our judge, Dave Stradling. What's he say?
Holds up his hand here.
He's giving it to...
He already knows it.
Oh, there we go. So the left side. Don't know who that was, but the guy in the blue is the winner.
Very nice, very nice.
And on the other one, I did not see. We'll see if he can back up and catch the other judge.
Hey, can you catch the other judge down there at the other end too, please? See if they figured out what they were saying.
If they said who won.
Yes, 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 yes. yes.
Or if, and tell him to just have the judge turn and give us a left-right call again. Oh, well,
Yeah, it's kind of.
hold on. We'll see. Whoever takes the name tag. Okay. So it looks like... So she's leaving her name tag out. Okay, so Abigail won that shoot-off. So Cinzia from Italy is knocked out.
I don't know if
That's
she is, but I think that's it.
an upset. Cinzia is always a factor in there. I don't know Abigail, but hey, 1 hour shoot-off, she got it done. We know who she is now. I don't know if I pronounce that. It's like, there you see it, Sparpaglione. All right. So while we're here on women's barebow, Fawn Gerard against Medina. Our, how do you say it last name? Otagich, our reigning champion, is going up How is that possible? In the second match, our #1 seed is taking on last year's champion. That's Beerbo. And then the next one, Christina Percoli against Lena Bjorklund. 2 more heavy hitters squaring off in just the second round. So then we will have Johanna Zacco is going to take on Abigail. That's the shoot-off we just watched. And Sarah Vergen against Ava Jones, our #2 seed. So that's the field for, let's see if Beerbo has reloaded. Loading. Okay. Robbie Weisinger against Grayson Partlow, past champ here. Kyle Coffey beat the Great Dane. Last year's champ in Beerbo is knocked out by Joel Turner. Del Hilberry against Ugachukwu. Man. Enianye. That is a mouthful. I butchered that horribly. My apologies. Congrats to him for moving on. Reggie Raymond Huang against Eric Johnson. So a past champ there. Both past champs. Matt Berger will take on Scott Bills. Colby Cox against Teichi Bano. The next match I do not have updated. Marcus Axelson against Ludwig Roland. Renee Becker, Spencer Ives, Marcus Cooley, Jeremiah Jones,
Have 2 shots up, but yeah.
Oliver Hicks, Chris Garcia, William Ezel, Luke Thornsberry, John Demir, Zach Bissinger, Chris Kent Rodman, Simone Barbieri, Judah Holmes, Jovica Jukic, and Giuseppe Samandi, Friedrich Lundbark. I probably butchered every one of those names. Sorry. All right, let's look at some others here. INCO.net, you can check them all out. Masters Open Pro, let's see that. Oh, Women's Pro, we didn't check that out. Well, we can look. That's probably easier. We got Jamie Lee Moore, Paige Pierce, Ella Gibson, Liselle Yatma, Elisa Rona, where's she? Oh, yep, she's in there. Jordan Borgmeyer. Jamie Lee Moore against Beretta McKee. Elisa Roner against Paige Pierce. Ooh,
That's gonna be a good one.
big match. Our reigning champ against a past champ, Paige Pierce. Ella Gibson versus Liselle Yatma. European matchup there.
Those are some heavy matches.
Kaylee Gurney against Jordan Borgmeyer. Jordan Borgmeyer knocking off Alexis Ruiz. 15 knocking off the 2 seed.
That's an upset.
Jordan, we know mainly from the 3D world, but here she is. All right. A couple great matches there. Let's see what else we got. Masters Pro. Yeah, there's always a substantial lag after that first match out on the field because they got to reload all the tablets. It's a lot of shuffling. All right, Grant Schlusner versus Tim Audis. Benton Christensen against Randy Morocco. Benton Christensen is a past champ here. Ken Bronco versus Griv, George Riles. And Michael Holbert Sr. against Rob Morgan. Rob Morgan knocked off Justin Hewish. Rob Morgan from out in Montana has a shop out there. Tate Morgan's dad. How about bow hunter? Let's check in there. Logan Glassburn, number 1 seed, advances. Take on Bennett Schuler. Robert Layla Kerr. I know him. I'd recognize him if I saw him. Nate Harper. Craig Hinton. Caden Jones. Jonathan Purdy. Brad Ferguson. Alex Burrell against Luke Long. John Sailing, a 3D powerhouse there. Michael Shoup. Eddie Mitchell. Tracy Bastick. Josh Lawler shot the only 900 at the Rushmore Rumble in bow hunter against Skipper Atwood. That's going to be a good match. Yeah, 900 with bow hunting equipment. That's crazy. Whoops. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, longbow. How could we not check that out? Claes Anderson will take on Michael Davenport. Brian King, Keith Harnish, Mads Havsholm will take on Andy Love, and Stephen Ola and Todd Hathaway. So our 1 and 2 seeds are still alive.
I'll hold that there. Yeah, bring one.
Wait, where was Matt Yaka? What am I looking at? Oh, there we go. 900 Vegas. Whose is that? I don't know. I don't know this. 900 Club, Vegas.
He was there for this. He doesn't remember.
How do I not remember? Oh, come on. I didn't know that was a recurve. There it is. Brady Ellison. How cool is that? So those 900, Hoyt give those out to anyone who shoots a 900, perfect 900 in Vegas. There's one in the world that is worn by a recurve archer, and that's the man, Brady Ellison. And as I say every time, there is one company in the world that has video of him completing the 900. Lancaster Archery, Kyle Kovalarich. We are the only ones who were there. I couldn't believe it. There was all kind of media down there. I told our producer at the beginning, we are glued to Brady all day today, so don't bother us. And so if you ever see video of him winning it, he does this fist pump, turns around, he puts his hands on his knees, he says, "Oh man, I hate archery." All of that shot by
You can
us.
find that on.
Only 900 ever shot in Vegas by a recurve archer. I don't think I'm looking at the right thing here.
She's vibing. She is vibing.
'Cause I don't see. Oh, there he is. Okay. Matt Yaka got beat by Keith Harnish.
I'm staying on
It's
it.
Christina Procoli. Big match coming up here. Ava Jones
That's cool. She's sweet. That's so nice. Yeah, we'll see.
He's not shooting, is he? Just getting his stretch in.
About 30 minutes.
No.
Yeah. They're good, man. That's a good pick me up.
Not had one before. No, I had something like it. I played it 24 hours.
Yes.
Very needed.
I wish they showed all these matches. Me too. You heard me rattle them off.
You don't need the rules.
There's so many good matches that are going on this round here. It's crazy, but they're all happening at the same time.
That's what I'm wondering. Like, Fonzie's back there doing some stuff.
Do what you can, Jay. I mean, we'll have a stream. And it'll be great. Dude, Steve-O. That built an entire, like, rig over there for a separate stream.
Women's Open. Savannah Knofel stays alive.
It's insane.
You're going to hear me talk about her as long as she's still going, because Savannah Knofel, 2019 LAS Classic champ in Women's Open. Some shortly after that, she gave up compound shooting left-handed. Went to recurve shooting right-handed to train for the Olympics. Did that for 6 years. Picked up the compound bow this past fall, going back to right-handed. Top qualifier in Women's Open. As we mentioned, when you're good, you're good. So she will take on Ina Walter. Mackenzie Woods against Madeline Ziegler. JC Cipriano will take on Hallie Grine. Trista Clemish against Kylie Brookover. Sachiko Keene will take on Shaylee Davis. Mackenzie Shull. Claire Smith, well-known 3D. Delaney Chapman against Catherine Krebs and Ayla Mills. And Zoe Woods. That was a big upset. Zoe Woods knocked off at 31 seed, knocked off the number 2 seed. Congratulations to her. And then, of course, I got to check on our own Lancaster Archery Supply, Tyler Weiss in Men's Open. Let's find Tyler. Let's see how he did. Open is one of the 64 divisions. Tyler Weiss advances to take on Harrison Milne. So still alive, Tyler Weiss, the number 6 seed, works in our pro shop. You come into our pro shop and Tyler Weiss could be working on your bow. He knows what he's doing. How about Average Jack, Nate Sellers? How did he do? He's alive. Average Jack Archery, Nate Sellers, moving on to take on Chad Tate. Way to go, Nate. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Hurry up and wait. Sponsors. Yes, we are in the True Ball, Excel, Dart and Black Eagle Hall, live feed brought to you by True Ball Excel, live scoring dead center. What's the difference between Open and Open Pro? The difference is just if you want to compete against the pros. So we don't, I think we say if you shot pro in some other tournament, you got to shoot pro here. Anybody can sign up to shoot in our pro class, but if you have not shot a pro class, you shoot in open. So basically, you know, open is your club and shop guys, the best ones there. Like Tyler Weiss, he doesn't shoot at in any pro tournaments. He shoots the local stuff, so he's in the open division. Dan McCarthy, he shoots as a Matthews pro at all these tournaments. He's in the pro class. Dan Detterline, let's see, in senior. Dan Detterline, #1 seed. Yep, he is still alive against Jeff Nelson, second round. Michael Moore against Tim Funk. And Glenn Talley, a past champ here, against Tony Harbaugh, Christopher Robinson, and Richard Stark. That's our senior lineup.
We shouldn't have. It's just
Local.
It's just local.
Okay. The longest reason for the long break here is the tablets that they have to upload, shuffle everything around to get those electronic tablets set. Figure every match has its own tablet, so you do the math. How many? In Open Pro alone, there are now going to be 16 matches. Open Pro, Open, and Barebow. There are 3 divisions that start with 64. So each of those now has 16 matches. Here we go. We're looking at the Women's Open Pro here, as well as 2 recurve on the end there. I know that's Nick Diamore on the left. I don't know who he's shooting against. Oh, there's 2 Olympic recurve on the end. 2 sets, 2 matches there. Paige Pierce against Elisa Roner. That's one we want to watch. Big match. There's Casey Caulfield. She should be shooting a 3 spot. Her first one is a 10, if not an 11. Oop, didn't like that. Yeah, she's got one dead center. I think that's, yeah, look at that. How you like to be Casey? That's, there she is on her own Easton banner right there, shooting right at it. Oop, we got to zoom in. That's a 10. All right. I believe we have an 11-10. And that looked good. That's a 10 too. Nice target there for Casey. 11-10-10 with a recurve, shooting super skinny arrows.
Already set up in 2 minutes.
Should I take the commercial assist for later? Like
If you want
for
to
the
just
rest
load
of
them
the
up,
season?
if you want. Just along up there, but apparently some big matches. I might have you move around. Okay, ready, one.
Joel Turner there. Look at that.
Pull out.
There's an 11. Who is that? That is Casey. 11, 10, 10. Come on. 31 with an Olympic recurve. Who is she shooting against? Rogers. There's Robbie Weisinger on the left. JT Joel Turner against Coffee. Raymond Reggie Huang against Eric Johnson. Ooh, look at that. All 6 of those arrows were in yellow. Matt Hudson.
Find him. Do we take
Judge. We need a judge. Here comes the judge. .928. Let's see what we got. Okay. Couple tight matches here. Samandi Giuseppe against Friedrich Lundmark. That's a 1-point game. Christina Procoli and Lena Bjorklund tied up. That's a heavyweight match right there. Both shooting Gilo. The Frangilis, big supporters of Lancaster Archery. McKaylee and his dad. Can't remember his first name. From Italy. Great people. Ava Jones shooting an elite recurve. Yes, Elite Archery has a recurve. It's a pretty cool one too. It allows you to adjust the length of the bow. So like if you want it to be longer, I forget what, like if it's takes the bow from acting like a 27-inch handle to a 25-inch handle. I can't remember what it allows you to adjust to. Of course, your limbs, you can have long, medium, short, you can have any length there. But the riser, there's an adjustment in what it is set up for. I believe it's 2 inches, 25, 27, or 25, 23, can't remember. Anyway, so you can switch from like target to hunting. Take the hunting at the shorter length. And that is an elite, which Ava Jones is shooting.
Probably go right through there.
Who is the best archer who shoots unorthodox? Frangili and Becker. Frangili definitely has his own unique style, and he makes it work. I mean, Joel Turner, he is unique. Nobody shoots like him. And he makes it work. So he, I think, and nobody imitates him, but clearly it's a style that is successful, so it's not like he's doing something weird and it doesn't work. So I would say for the most unorthodox, I'd pick Joel Turner. Demmer looks like he lost a fight with a hedge trimmer. He will appreciate that. I will be sure to mention it to him. Nobody has more fun at this than John Demmer. Johnson, Gilo, at full draw. Eric Johnson has the distinction.
On that guy in the white jersey.
There's Raymond Huang shooting against Eric Johnson. Eric Johnson has the distinction of being the only archer in LAS Classic history to call and hit the 12 ring in barebow. Epic, epic moment that was. It kept him alive. He needed it. It kept him alive, and he ended up losing the match, but that kept him alive. If he didn't hit the 12, he's dead right there. They went to a shoot-off. Anyone from the Lancaster staff left in the mix? Yes, there is. Tyler Weiss. There's Reggie Raymond and Matt Zernzak. Matt Zernzak will be calling. We'll be in the booth for our women's and men's barebow and our longbow finals. Yes, Medina versus Fawn. We want to keep track of that match too. Another big one. But Tyler Weiss in open is, I believe, Casey. Technically, she's Lancaster as well. She's still alive. So Casey and Tyler. And I'm sure, actually, Samantha Ensign is shooting recurve. She's pretty good. I would imagine she's alive, too. I shoot a Galaxy Olympic recurve. Yes. Excellent bow. That's our brand, the Galaxy. You can be very successful with that. You'll see several of those setups out there. Here we go. Yeah, let's see. Christina Procoli. Oh, get her to go right. Fawn Gerard. Yeah, we need to see both of these. Christina Procoli, 3-point lead over Lena Bjorklund and Fawn Gerard. Oh, Medina Otagic, I believe you pronounce that. 6-point lead over Fawn Gerard. All right, there we go.
You need to put a headset on. Here, put a headset on. So you can...
I'm directing traffic on where the camera should go, but the camera guy can't hear me.
Here, let's give you a headset so you can...
Wait a minute. Why don't we if I'm in chat in your backyard?
Sorry, I was talking and my audio was not turned up. 6-point lead for Medina Otagic. 3-point lead for Christina Procoli over Lena Bjorklund. And I was saying Lena is at least a 2-time champ, if not 3. Yes, there is a time lag on INCO for updating scores in the brackets. That is correct. Just one of the things that's where INCO is difficult is in match play.
We're back.
Here we go. Not too close, not too close there, whoever's on the bare bow. And just hang there. You're good, just don't move. Directing the director. Meanwhile, the director's put me in charge of cameras and I haven't touched them. I haven't moved one.
No gold stars.
No gold stars for me.
That's alright, they're in a good spot. I have it on Open Pro and Women's.
We've got 1,875 people watching this morning. Yes.
Where are you guys from?
Thank you for tuning in.
Where are you from?
Where's everybody from? Let us know.
What division are you most excited for? I can only guess, but there's nothing wrong with that. Barebo's electric. It's my favorite one. To watch.
How many ends and total arrows are they shooting at the stage? Yeah, 4 ends of 3. And of course, in the finals, we have the big 12 ring. We do not have that anywhere else. But we do in there. Adds a little element of strategy. Montreal, Canada, Nebraska, Germany,
Nice.
Indonesia,
Nice.
Annapolis, Maryland, Mississippi, North Dakota, Sweden, New Hampshire, North Carolina, Florida, Denmark. Look at all that. Oklahoma. Hey, thanks, guys. Fresno, California, Texas. Here, I think it's just me and Kyle sitting here. And all of you are out there sitting with us. Harrisburg, Sweden, UK, Netherlands,
Yeah.
Delaware, Ontario, Canada. Prestige worldwide. California, Michigan. Yeah. This is awesome.
We can mix them.
Alberta.
Just keep kind of floating around. They go kind of
Are you in a block of ice in Alberta?
want to see some of the dudes.
Denmark, Georgia, Austria, Australia,
Guys,
Iowa,
I want to see him shoot.
Portugal.
I'm gonna have you work down to like 30.
Yeah. Lancashire, England, close to Lancaster. London, Sweden. Man, how
so
cool is that?
That's awesome.
Henderson, Nevada. Tasmania.
Whoa.
Hey,
All right.
down there in Tasmania, are there any devils down there? That's all I know about Tasmania is the Tasmanian devil. That's the only thing I know about it.
Okay.
All right, Fawn Gerard and Medina. I'm not working. Ella Gibson with a 2-point lead. No, that's men's recurve
Yeah, it
because
is.
that's Mauro Nespoli.
I'll go back to it.
That was a different. Okay, sorry. So Medina with a 4-point lead. I don't believe. Yeah, Christina and Lena have not updated. A lot of people from Sweden. You folks all must be Bjorklund, Eric Johnson, Leo Pedersen fans. They got a lot of folks. Western PA. Proudly wear my Lancaster Archery pin in Manchester. Yes, we appreciate it. Here we go. Christina Procoli, 84. Lena Bjorklund, 77. 7 points. Oop, that's not a happy face.
Barebow though.
It's barebow. Anything can happen. 1 end to go.
Thanks too. Ready, 1-1.
Someone, I think Chinzia yesterday shot a 0. Somebody shot a 0 that they had to recover from. That's Mauro Nespoli. He is our reigning champ in Olympic recurve. From Italy. He has won many tournaments all over the world. Mauro is a great archer. Oh, there's Michele Frangili. There he is. Always a fixture here at the Classic. Michele was part of the Italian team that beat the United States in the Olympics in Paris, however many years ago that was. Or not Paris, London.
2012.
2012.
I believe.
The last arrow won it. It was a 10, and he shot it. U.S. was like, oh, we got this. And Michele just, knife to the heart. But he's an awesome guy, so can't hate on him for that. He was just shooting for, what did Jerry Seinfeld used to say? You're cheering for the other person in clothes. You're not cheering for the person, you're cheering for their clothes. The jersey. And there's the man himself, Brady Ellison, won this tournament a ton of times. He's got a 2-point lead over the young man next to him. Mauro Nespoli has a 1-point lead in his match. With this last end to go. So at Vegas, they have what they call the 10K a day shoot off. Anybody who shot a perfect 300 that day gets to shoot in the shoot off for $10,000. What's the swagger level when you're Brady Ellison rolling out on that line with an Olympic recurve and every other person has a compound? You're the only one with a recurve. How cool do you feel at that moment?
I'll just tell you to it's it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Long hold there.
Maybe we'll go through before the show.
Whoops. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got. I'm going to guess Medina. Oh, Fawn ended strong, though. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look at the difference in these two targets.
That's going to be tight.
Wow. Fawn's got a stellar group right in the middle, and Medina's got a 6. A 6. That's either an 8 or a 7. Wow. Fawn's got an 11-9-9. Back up, let's see that score. They should be putting up the score. Wow, that's a big difference. Was it enough? Man, it looks like it should have been. Yeah.
Like that. Pull it back.
Actually,
There's the hug. Let's see what happened. Cameraman, make sure they do their scorecards up top. Tell them to make sure they change their scores. Whoever the cameraman is. Morgan, tell them to change their scores up top. Tell Fawn. Tell Fawn, grab her. Say, hey, get your scorecard up top. They flipped it blank. Ask her who won. No. Yeah, ask Fawn right there. Say, Fawn, who won that match? Right there, red jersey. Yes, there you go. What a comeback. In the last end.
oh my
That's
gosh,
Barebow.
insane.
Epic #1 seed.
That's crazy.
Needed
That is
a
very-
10-9-9. Wow, there's our champ. Medino Tegic knocked out in the last end. Hey, survive and advance. Jimmy V. North Carolina Wolfpack.
That was where Brady is. Brady won one.
Yep, Brady wins. Tell him to go left. Whoops. Sorry.
Yeah, he's on the move. I got to change it. Brady 2-2.
I was going to see Mara Nespoli's
Yeah, he went
thing.
back to
Right next to Brady. I think it's 121.
You just see the beaker flags, which is where they kind of registered there. 54. You see it.
I think that's more. If Brady's move is sorry. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Folks, unfortunately, we're not putting up their final scores. That's what we want to see. They all just flipped them to black. We got to train them to, hey, we need to see the final scores. Almost lost one there. Oh, someone almost ate it.
Oh, man. My eye was getting
This one guy says he's on I-95 making his wife drive so he can watch. Yeah, love it. We love it.
against the wall of the Clayton Gray.
All right, it'll take us a while to reshuffle again. Any of our 16 divisions, so they would have started with 16, they would have gone to 8. So any of those divisions that only take 16, they should be done. They should have their, no, they've got 4 matches. Yeah. We have to come up with 4 winners. So this will be their last round, the 16 divisions.
Just take it. It's the one in the corner. I don't think I need it. Take it. Okay.
I'm only in one place. If I were out there on the house mic,
Yeah,
I'd be saying,
It's the one as soon as you go to the top of the
post your final scores on the scorecards. We need to see at home, but I'm not out there, so I can't yell at them. Sorry. We heard, so we see that Nespoli and Frangili are both out. Wow. Looks like Jordan Borgmeyer is heading out. So it looks like she might have gotten knocked out. Paige looks like she's sticking around. She's not holding her bow. Paige was clearly the fan favorite at the Meet the Pros yesterday. She was mobbed. But hey, you know what? I always say this, shout out to her. Okay, so she had a long day competing and all that, and then Meet the Pros is at the end. The last kid to talk to her was treated exactly the same as the first kid. That's a pro. You got to appreciate Paige. And I can tell you, they're not all like that. She is. So we will always be Paige fans here at Lancaster Archery. Demmer is out, folks are saying. Demmer is out. Oops. How crazy is that? Erin Mickleberry standing there. Looks like she's hanging around, so she probably won her match. Let's see if things updated. Let's see. Slow. Okay. Here we go. Mike Schlosser versus Jimmy Lutz. There's a match. Abhishek Verma against Christopher Perkins. Matthias Fullerton against Aaron Shaw. Jace Bowles is still alive against Bodie Turner. Jacob Slusars against Dave Cousins. Dave Cousins still moving. Dave Cousins' shot dropped 111 in his last match. 33, 32, 33, 33. That's impressive. That's impressive regardless, but he's over 50. Tyson Klein against Stefan Hansen. Kyle Douglas still alive. They have not picked his opponent. I wonder if there's a shoot-off coming. They haven't looked like there's one. Usually those happen pretty quickly. Let's see. Yes, we have 12X, 12X. So there should be a shoot-off here between Dane Johnson and Louis Holmes. According to this. Yeah, here we go. Here comes our shoot-off. Louis Holmes, Dane Johnson.
I will have you walk down with these guys if you don't mind. You see the guys shooting down there? Yeah, when they're done shooting, I'm going to have you walk down to their targets.
Here we go. It's one arrow closest to center. And I'm guessing by the reaction that Dane got it. Louis gave a little hitch there at the end. A little English. So number 1 and number 2 seeds in Open Pro are still alive. Here we go. And our judge, yep, Dane Johnson is the winner. Okay. Survive and advance. Let's take a look at Women's Pro, see if they got those updated. Who's moving on?
And 2. Guys, we're gonna use the restroom real quick. You guys, does anybody else have to go to the bathroom? That'd be a good time. I'll be right back. Yep, just lock it down.
Okay, is the shooting still happening? Yes, we just had a shoot off.
Okay, you're up 1.
We just had a shoot off, so
You okay?
we have to reset everything. So I'm seeing here for the women, Jamie Lee Moore, it looks like, will be shooting. Oh! Against Elisa Roner. Looks like, from what I'm looking at, Elisa Roner knocked out Paige Pierce. That has not loaded on the screen yet. And then Ella Gibson knocked out Lisel. And Jordan Borgmeyer is still alive. So we've got Elisa Roner versus Jordan Borgmeyer. Ella Gibson and her opponent has not yet been set, and Jamie Lee Moore. So who advanced? Jamie Lee Moore. Why do I have, I'm not sure if the brackets are correct here. Yeah, that should be. Oh, we have our 4. That's the issue. We're not shooting anymore. We have our women's pro field is set. Jamie Lee Moore, Ella Gibson, Jordan Borgmeyer, Elisa Roner.
Thanks. I need you to tell them we're going to restart our switcher, so I'm going to just, while we're waiting,
What am I telling them?
we need to restart our switcher.
We need to restart our switcher. So
Right.
if you see something black out, it's temporary.
So, I'll be right back.
on board.
Bring him up.
All right. We're back here. So,
Sorry, guys.
got wires everywhere in here.
I dropped this headset in their ear, probably.
So, we got Joel Turner advancing to take on Robbie Weisinger in Barebow. Del Hilberry, Eric Johnson. Berger versus Bano.
This open pro.
Pavlovskis and Axelson, Becker versus Jones, Hicks versus Thornsberry, Bissinger versus Barbieri, Holmes versus Lundmark. Open Pro, who is alive? Here we go. Schlosser, Lutz, Verma, Perkins, Fullerton, Shaw, Boyles, Turner, Slusar's Cousins, Jeff's Nick, Dan McCarthy. Hey, Dan. Way to go, man. still out there throwing down. Klein versus Hansen, Dane Johnson, Kyle Douglas.
Two?
All right.
Okay, then there's one over in the other practice range there.
So I see Slusar's sitting there. Did I not
Where, like,
call his
Travis
name?
is,
Oh, yeah.
big shot,
He's shooting
final
against
takedown.
Dave Cousins.
It should
Okay.
be over there somewhere. I know Trey or Chris took it over there at some point.
I have not checked in on recurve.
Yeah, grab that one and the charger, please.
How are they doing? We've got Downey
Yeah.
versus Nick Diamore. Mandia versus
Thanks.
Beck.
Bye.
Poiria Patera versus Ellison. And Gupta versus Christian Stoddard. How about women's recurve? We have our finals are set. Oh, Casey Kaufel, Gabby Schlosser. Those two have battled on the final stage many times. Olivia Hale and Jennifer Musino. That's a stacked deck in women's recurve. Those are our 4 finalists there. Awesome. So Bow Hunter, I think, is not set yet. We should still have, let's go to longbow first. We have Davenport versus, oh no, we do have our finalists. Davenport versus King. Havshom versus Hathaway. Those are our 4 finalists in longbow. First time on the final stage. Bow Hunter. We should still have another round in Bow Hunter. Yep. Glassburn versus Harper. Hinton versus Ferguson. Burrell, Sailing, and Mitchell and Lawler. Okay. Another round there. Oh, Masters Pro. I have not checked in on them. We have our finalists. Tim Audis, Mike Hulbert Sr., George Griv Riles, and Benton Christensen. Benton Christensen is a past champ here. Tim Audis and Mike Hulbert Sr. I don't know if either of them has ever made the final stage before. I believe Griv has. Certainly, I believe he made it in the just the pro class. I know I've seen him up there before. I think I have. I've thought I've seen somebody up there before and been wrong. But those are our 4. Masters Open Pro. All right, here we go. Bodie Turner versus Jace Bowles. Couple hardcore bow hunters right there. Those 2 guys. Bodie's got on his second air, and Jace finally shot there. It's not a race. You got 120 seconds to shoot 3 arrows. That's a long time, 2 minutes. Bodie's looking pretty comfortable with those 2. I'm guessing they're 11s. Down the bare bow line. So we got both the Turner boys still alive. How about that? Wonder what Grammy shot IQ. Where's she going? They're on opposite sides of the building. She running back and forth. Joel's wife, Sarah, Bodie's mom, she's going to have to do the same. Maybe one's watching one and one's watching the other. Or maybe both of them are watching Bodie and saying, Joel, you're on your own. I'm sure Dad would be cool with that. Matthias is shooting against Verma. Matthias is shooting against Shaw. There's Stefan. Look at him with his puffy coat on. He's from Denmark and now South Dakota. He's got to be used to cold weather. Ooh, Kyle Douglas. Look at that target. Wow. I think, man, that last one's definitely inside out. The second one, or the top one, looks like it might be. Darn. That is dead center. Oh, okay, let's look here. Robbie Weisinger on this side. We see a 10, I think a 10 on the top, and a 9 or an 8. Can't see the other side of that arrow. And now shift over to Turner, please. Okay, 9, 8, 7. So that end is going to go to Robbie. Oh, I think that is out.
Thank you, dude.
I think that's out, personally.
Hey, is Hans here
That's
yet?
my call. Dane Johnson. Doesn't matter. Kyle shot a 33 there.
Huh?
31. Yep, that was a drop. 31-33. Kyle Douglas. Kyle needs a win here in his stable. His litany of victories. He needs a classic.
There he is. He's the man I was going to see. He was second, I think. He was favorite to win.
That's just to get us here. Yeah. So I was just trying to think maybe.
Joel Turner
It should just this computer. Yeah.
waiting for the next round.
Should be like it doesn't give an option for next turn.
If we could add that step on here.
That'd be great.
Joel Turner has never made the finals stage here at the Classic. I bet he would like that. He'd like to be up there.
4, 4. 3, 1. 1. That's a good shot.
Unless there needs to be like.
Kyle Douglas getting a little lube on those things. Man, he piped 3 perfect shots on that first end there. He's dialed. He did not get the 660 yesterday. The 20K, nobody won it. We had no 660s this weekend. So 20K goes in my pocket. That's what I decided. Rob might have something else to say about that.
1 and 2 here, guys. Who's not shooting?
See if everybody can get their scores. These are shifts.
Camera 2, can we go over the shoulder there with those two guys and see the scores? Yeah, just like how 1 is. That's how 1 is there. Yeah, just like that. Ready, 2, 2.
So it looks like Robbie Weisinger has a 5-point lead there. 29-24.
Fly's good.
Dane Johnson and Kyle Douglas.
3, 3. 4.
There they are.
2, 1.
Robbie's liking it, what he sees. That stabilizer is not moving. Oh, and he still didn't like it. Man, I couldn't hold that steady that long. steady, Dane Johnson. Here's Jace Bowles. That's Nick Diamore, I believe. Yes, it is.
Anybody got a shot at the time clock? One time clock there on the floor, right in front of you. Hit it.
What do we got?
31.
What do we got? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, whoo. He got it. He was cutting it down.
Pull out.
Tell him to follow McCarthy. Let's see how Dan's doing. Currently, Dan is down 1.
The guy with the yellow jersey to the left. Yep, that guy right there.
Looks like
Let's see those guys.
looks like we've got a 1-point lead, and
There for a second, too.
whoever he's shooting against shot a 33. I believe Dan has a 33 this end too. Yep, 33. So, oh, wait a minute. That top one might have been a little high as we were fading out.
There it is.
Yep, I think it is. That's a 10. So I think he's going to drop another point to
Let's see them
whoever he's
scores, too.
shooting against.
Right here when they flip.
Robbie Weisinger is just
56.
pounding.
Whatever you're sending me should show your amulet. Yeah, it usually right here, this player says
54. All right, 2 points. All right, Joel.
Want to go to another? Is there anybody else go pull in?
Finding that extra gear when he needs it.
You ready? 4, 4.
Yeah, that should be a 4, I think, for Dan. Yes. There we go. 2 points. Dan's down 65-65 next to him. I think that's the Schlusar's Dave Cousins match. I think. That would mean 1 point dropped each. At 65-65 after 2 ends. So women's barebow should be done, correct? We have our finalists. Did I read who those are? Is that what Fawn won
Yes.
to get into the finals?
I couldn't make any ground. I made so far. I didn't finish 7. I didn't finish 7. I finished 6. I made 1. I only had 4 entries.
Okay.
I don't need to see McCarthy.
Let me go
This one,
to
let's go down
women's
to
barebow.
Schlusar's. 2, 2.
Come on. Load here. Load.
And 2, we can see the next. We can see maybe these 4 archers here, maybe just bounce back and forth between them with that same shot where it was like over their shoulder. And
We have Ava Jones, Fawn Gerard, Johanna Zacco, and Christina Procoli. Those are our 4 for the finals. That's going to be great.
your cable. Yeah.
Where's that go?
That should go, I think, to the switcher. I think that's connected to the switcher. Where's Jay? Is that the one that's connected to the switcher there?
Right.
What? This
This
one
one?
that's yeah. To your Mac. Goes into down and around. Over here? Yeah.
All right. And number 3.
I'm trying to do.
Yeah, we haven't shown them yet. All right. Let's look at Olympic recurve. Brady Ellison, I'm guessing, is shooting against Christian, or no? Oh, got a fist bump there. All right. Something good happened. That was the third end. We still got one more to go. I mean, when I got up to, yeah, we're noticing guys wearing coats downrange, etc. I don't know how it is on that field, but it was 5 degrees when I got up this morning outside. So, okay. Oh no, Christian Stoddard's shooting against Devang Gupta. Brady's against Poirier Patera. Okay, here we go. So it looks like Jacob Slusars has a 66-64 lead over Dave Cousins. Brady or Bodie and Jace tied. Perfect. Bodie shot another one. Look at Jacob's target. Boom. Hard to beat someone who doesn't miss. And look at, have him go to Jace's target, because I think it's right next to him, right to the left. I think he shot. Bodie, get your car. Oh, he did. Let's see what Jace does. Let's see, 99. Yes. All right, look at that match. Jace Bowles, Bodie Turner throwing down. No one has given up a point. And Matthias has a 1-point lead over Aaron Shaw. How about that other one? Is it good? See, that's one that's like borderline. Is it? It should catch it, but it's like the way it's leaning. Does it get that line? I think maybe it doesn't. I think it like bent the line. Does Matthias have a close one? Oh, he's got a close one too. This is big call. Ooh.
I don't know, they're about the same. If you give one, you gotta give one.
Man, what do you do?
Yeah, that one, they're like the exact same.
Oh.
So close. That one, there's no side.
Let's hang with him till he flips his card to see what we got. Each of them had a tight one. Man. Making the judges earn their pay today. Here we go. 98. Okay, so Matthias was out. What was the one to his left?
They gave him that one.
Oh, that was him there. I thought he was on the other match. So they both. Our director called it. If you call one out, you got to call the other out, and they did.
They were too close, man. I don't think.
Wow.
I think Matthias was up one. I think he gave it a game.
Matthias was down one.
Yeah, I think they.
Yeah, oh, okay. So
Yeah.
Matthias got his, and Shaw did not. Or Shaw was down one. I don't
Oh, I think
remember.
it was down.
Somebody got one and somebody didn't. We're tied.
I don't know.
Who
It's
cares?
too early yet.
It's tied. That's what matters. Look at our recurve shooters here. Brady Ellison. We expect him to be in the finals. Christopher Perkins, Matthias Fullerton, Aaron Shaw.
We do have options all around.
Christopher Perkins has that lean.
Can't like that.
He's tough to beat when he has that lean, and he hasn't missed, nor has the guy he's shooting against. That's Verma from India. 99.99. Man, that's got to be rough. You're just pounding, and so is the other guy.
Zoom in on
Oh.
Perkins there in 21.
We got a fist bump from Matthias.
Hold there on those two. Hold there on those two.
It's the last end. I have a feeling we may have a tie there. Neither of them reacted. Josh Grind and his best buddy Matthias. Close matches all over the floor. I think we're going to have some shoot-offs. There's a hug for Robbie Weisinger. Joel Turner. Handshake there. I'm guessing Robbie took that one. Yeah, let's see these boys here. What do we got? We got a 33 from Perkins. And I think a 33 from Verma. Here we go.
Taco shoot off there.
Shoot off. Shoot off time.
32.
Got to dial up. So Verma wants that low right target for his 1 arrow shoot off. Perkins.
A little faster. No. You're still on air. I need the other target. Other target. You're gonna go from one target to the next. Come on.
Perkins wants.
Thank you. Ready, two.
Not sure which one of those was most dead center. But here we go.
Two.
We got a tie.
Let's see the scores here.
Look at that. That means tie for Perkins, I guess.
One, you're clear.
Dot, dot, dot.
Let's see something else going on.
Yeah.
Yep, let's go.
Yeah, Robbie's saying, whew,
God, that was starting to feel like, ugh.
because that should put him.
You got it.
I believe that takes us to. Now, Matthias gave a fist bump. Jace ripped down his target.
Oh,
So I guess we are not going to a shoot-off there. I'm guessing that means Bodie. I'm guessing Matthias, just going by reactions. Bodie won. Matthias won. That's total guess.
I get one back out. Clear out there.
And 130.
And one.
Oh, not sure what happened there. And Dan McCarthy. Oh, okay. Tim's taking a picture, so I'm guessing
Tim and Tim.
Dan is knocked out. And that's Tim. That's Jeff Snick. announce that.
Douglas.
Douglas is looking pretty happy. Yeah, he looks, I mean, I don't see anything that's not an 11, so.
4-4. You guys both there. Thank you. Yeah, flush it up.
All right, Christopher Perkins standing out there. Abhishek Verma. We're gonna have a shoot off.
I just want to see if the distributor animation is
It's more important for you to have your stuff together.
your IT department.
Dude, they're the best. Here we are. Jason.
I don't know if this plug goes in some block there.
So it's at what end of the elimination?
It was. But I thought it was from the beginning, but I was tried a bunch of different stuff. So you get ready to go.
We're getting an explanation from the judge for our shoot off. It looks like we have only one arrow closest to center. Can you dial up the perfect arrow at the perfect time? You haven't dropped a point yet. Neither of them.
So
And now you
shoot off happening.
here we go. Good luck to these boys.
How are you looking battery wise?
One arrow determines who moves on, who doesn't.
Can I get the target one? Can you get the target one? Please?
Here it comes.
Just zoom in all the way as you can.
Let's see it. Closest to center. Here we go.
Right there.
Here we go. Verma with the drawback first.
See what you heading over there.
Perkins locks in.
Do you have the chargers and the batteries?
Oh, oh!
Do you have the chargers?
I
and
think
the batteries?
Perkins gets that. Neither one is a great shot.
Okay.
Perkins
Yeah, you can power down then.
takes the one arrow shoot off.
One. Get with them. Get with them.
Wow. And I think they both shot 10s. That's the first one they missed.
See which way he's gonna point.
Perkins.
Perkins is the guy on the right.
There he is.
Thank you. Put it on.
Got the shake.
Yep. Thank you.
Woo.
Thank you. Good work.
Did he, was that an 11? No, neither one's an 11, but it's closest to center. Score is irrelevant. Perkins takes it. Sudden death. Wow. Okay. So that should give us. So that should give us our final 8. There he goes. That's where he wanted it.
Hey, we got a signed card for him in the booth. He signed us a nice card for the video, folks. Now it's still funny there.
All right. So,
Are we done then, PJ? I can,
let's see. We have
Please, we can.
Mike Schlosser Here's our final 8. Mike Schlosser, Christopher Perkins, Matthias Fullerton,
One power down then.
Bodie Turner, Jacob Slusars, our champ, Tim Jeffsnick,
Need to get that stuff over there to it.
and Stefan Hansen, and Kyle Douglas. Forgot about Kyle. That's our top 8. Okay, so go to inco.net. You can see all the scores. We have to sign off because we have to reconfigure 800 things before we go live. Thanks for tuning in to Elimination Matches. We'll see you in a bit.